restaurant here. What made you want to apply to our job? Okay, understandable. Well, we are in need of some servers, so I'm glad you applied because you seem like you would fit our server personality that we need. You seem like you're outgoing, upbeat. Is that true? That's so good to hear. Okay. Do you want to just tell me a little bit about yourself? Anything personal or professional related? Just let me know a little bit about yourself. Okay. That's very cool. Alright. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah. I have a few questions for you, just to get to know you a little bit better. So, what are 3 traits that describe you, would you say? Okay. And then one more. Okay. Those are great traits. Alright, well, my next question would be, what is your biggest weakness? I apologize for So what would you say is your biggest weakness? Okay. That's definitely something that we could work on in the restaurant environment, so no big deal. Thanks for letting me know. Yes. Alright. Do you have any questions for me so far? Okay, just let me know if you have any questions as we go along this interview. I like to do a full in detail interview, just so I can really get an understanding of the person that I'm hiring, and we can also get started with the hiring process at the end if I decide that you're a good fit. So I like to just do like a 2-in-1, so you don't have to come back and fill out all that paperwork. Is that okay with you? Okay. Usually people are pretty happy about that, so. Alright. Excuse me, I'm going to take a sip of my hot chocolate. Alright. Okay. We're gonna pretend like that didn't happen. That's actually hand sanitizer. Would you like some hand sanitizer? Alright. let's talk about your schedule for a second, because that's very important, and I need to make sure that you have the right schedule that will fit in our needs. So, I noticed that online when you applied, you said that you had open availability, but you wanted to talk to me about that in more detail. What's up with that? Okay. And you said Monday you can't come in after 3. Okay. I'll make that note. But as far as Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, what is the availability looking like for those days? Great. I know the other managers will love to hear that, so I will get that written down. Alright. Schedule. Would you like to keep this piece of paper just so you can have a written note of your schedule? Here you go. Okay. The next thing that I wanted to talk to you about was, have you ever worked in a restaurant before? What restaurant? Okay. And how long did you work there for? Alright. Have you worked anywhere else, like non-restaurant jobs? Okay. And how long was that job? Now, can I have the phone number of that job just so I can get a reference? Is that okay with you? Okay. And what is the number of that second job that you told me about? Okay. Alright. So those are the only 2 other jobs you've had besides the one you're applying for now? Okay. It seems like you are very loyal to your jobs. Yes, because that's a long time to be working at those places. Those are your only 2 jobs, so loyalty is something that we value here a lot. So you're just checking off the boxes here as we go. Alright. Speaking of loyalty, I wanted to tell you that the things that we value most at this restaurant is respect, loyalty, which we just talked about, integrity, and trust, which I guess is integrity, but those are things that are very important to us here. So if you align with those, that's great. Not saying you need to be perfect, but those are just things that are very important to our staff. So you're aware, just before you come in, I want you to expect, what you want to expect, if that makes sense. So yeah, I don't want anything to be thrown at you. And I'll get into the nitty-gritty about the job later on, but just as an overall. Yes. Do you have any questions for me? So yeah, good question. Our management system, I'm the boss, I'm the hiring manager. I oversee the restaurant, and then there are 4 managers who run the restaurant, either when I'm not there or beside me if I'm there. But they are like my right right-hand man. And so yes, I have the 4 managers, and then below them, I also have shift leads. So there's a couple shift leads per shift, but yeah, so there are many managers, people that can help you if you have questions. It's not just like all the employees being thrown in and there's like one manager and there's no one you can get help with, so, or get help from. So yeah, we have a good system going here. And don't be afraid to reach out for help to any of the shift leads or managers or me. And I will actually write down my phone number in case you have any questions or concerns. And my name is Allison, by the way. I don't think I introduced myself. I'm so sorry about that. So this is my number and my name. I'll give that to you. Alright. What is next in our interview? I think I need to talk to you about, do you know about the regulations working in a restaurant, what you need to, the certificates you have to obtain? Okay, yeah, so you have to get a food handler's card. Have you ever had one of those? Okay. I'm going to write down the number that you call to get a food handler's card, I mean. So yeah, this is very important working in a restaurant. So I'm going to write down what you need to know. You have to pass a 30-question quiz. Okay, and we also do sell alcohol, so you are going to need to get an OLC. So here are the numbers, and the information is all on there for you. Alright, perfect. You're doing great so far. I get good energy from you, and I think that you would be a good fit for this role. We just have to do the logistical side of things now. So do you have time to stay for the paperwork of this job? Okay. It shouldn't be too long. What's your social security number? Okay, and then can I get your first and last name once again? Okay, and date of birth? Okay, what year was that? Okay. Alright, and what is your address? Northeast. Okay, and city, this city I'm guessing. And what's your zip code? Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. Now, are you looking to be just a server, or are you interested in a manager lead as well? Because we are hiring for manager positions. I don't know if you are interested in that, but okay. Yeah, I can tell you a little bit more, like now or when we get started, because we do want you to just like be a regular server right now to get in the swing of things. But as time goes on, I can see your performance level and we can reevaluate. But I think that honestly would be a good fit to be a manager. You seem like you have a good head on your shoulders. Yes, you're welcome. And is there anything you would like to need to know before getting you started and getting you scheduled? Okay. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, excuse me. I've had a long day today. That's why I got my coffee right here. I don't like drinking it from the thing. Alright. Let's see, what else? Why do I feel like the microphone changed? Like, got better. I don't know, maybe I'm tripping. Alright, so we got all of your personal information written down here. Thank you. Okay. What day would you like to start? Okay, let me check my schedule here. Okay, we could do that day. What time? Oh yeah, okay. What time would you like to start? We have around like a 1:30. Would that work? Okay, perfect. And we close around 10:30. Is that okay with you? Okay. And even though we do, I'm sure you know this, working in a restaurant, we close at 10:30. That doesn't mean you're gonna get out at 10:30. It will probably be closer to 11:15. Okay, I just like to let the new people know because, you know, I thought my schedule was at 10:30. Well, that's when we close, but other stuff to do, you know. So, about a 1:30 to 11:15. And how we do breaks, we do 2:15s and we do 1:30. But then again, working in a restaurant, it can get very tricky, you know, because depending on if it's busy or if you have stuff to do, but we always try to prioritize the breaks of the people who work at my restaurant, so it shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, I'm sure you understand. Yes. Alright, I have lots of papers for you today. We went over the food handler's card, the alcohol license that you need to get to be able to serve license, my contact information and my name. We went over the different traits that you have and the different traits that are held at the store. We went over your schedule and your starting date. So all of these papers are for you. Alright, here you go. Oh, you like my earrings? Thank you. I got them from Spirit Halloween. They're little skeletons. I think they're really cute. Thank you. Any other last minute questions or comments? Any concerns? Okay. We will email you within probably 1 to 2 days